Hello, is this working? Yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, Paint Soul. Hello, Chad Peace. Hello, Sim3. Hello, Trey. Hello, Car Typhoon. How you all doing today? You see and hear me? That's good. Yeah. How you all doing today? It has been not so much of a while, has it? Since we kind of saw each other on Wednesday. So what has everyone gotten it themselves into over the last 2 days? Getting ready for the day. Have a great day at work today, Typhoon. Yesterday I flew by for you. It feels like I streamed the other day. Well, I did you know, it could have been like Wednesday or Monday or last Friday. That could, those days could technically all be the other day. You will endeavor to keep listening in. I appreciate you, Typhoon. So, what I got into over the last couple of days. I did play a little bit more of Neo in secret.
I also appreciate being able to hear you.
Well, that's probably a good thing, you know? Because if you couldn't hear me in a case where I couldn't speak, I'm not sure how I would communicate. Maybe with hand signals. How dare I enjoy a game I like without streaming it? You know, if that were the case, it would be a stream every day, you know? And then someone might mistake me for being full-time. which is not the case. But yeah, I do want to be like have a consistent schedule most of the time. So nothing out of the ordinary. That way people know when to tune in, you know? You're all for the sign language stream. What was I trying to say? Does anyone know? Those were signs. Not sure if I managed to convey them in a language format. Blink 3 times if I'm in distress. But I've already blinked, like, you know, countless times. Does that mean I'm in too much distress? Is there like a time period I need to insert those 3 blinks? Can't believe I would call you that. Are you able to interpret it, Fane Soul? But I think you may have had a mistranslation. Those ought to be like tears of joy instead of crying tears. Hello, cultist. How are you doing today? L and all the D dress. Send bits and gifts UPS. Is the address a word? What the heck? D dress. I wonder what that means now. I'm not sure if I want to find out. I'll come back sim free. Apparently, the voice says, I'm going to de-dress him for bits and subs. Wait, dude, you toggle the headphones on and off? chainsaw is that? Is that a new nickname? Faint Soul? How's the leg doing, cultist? Hope there's some form of improvement. Meant to give extra eyes, not earmuffs. That's totally fair. He went to the MRI and had a doctor's today. So what did they find out? Hopefully you're recovering well from this. But yeah, like I said, I did play Immortio over the last couple of days. I did play a little bit more NEO over the last couple of days. I haven't like gone on to the next story mission yet, so I don't think anyone missed anything. Basically a little bit more exploration for me. And the way I'm going, I think this game's gonna be really long. Or rather, I'm gonna be on this game for quite a while. About a centimeter of cartilage was ripped out when the knee went wonky, and a tiny piece of bone is missing, and there's still quite a lot of swelling. Wait, did you have a surgery? How does the bone just go missing like that? So are the doctors just waiting for the swelling to go down and... I just did a little off-camera grinding is all as I proceed to load up a safe with a new Game Plus character. Sim 3, would you perhaps like to see me doing grinding on camera? I mean, I don't exactly have a pole or a chair, but I suppose I could work something in. A piece of meat is just hanging around and can move as it sees the IC. So is that like a good thing or a bad thing or like neutral thing? Or rather, what's the healing prognosis gonna be like? You'd like to see me do on-camera grinding? Okay, sure. That's probably gonna be a lot of what we're gonna be doing for the game segment today. You're already fighting enough for your life as it is. Is me grinding on something gonna help you in that fight? It can move and block some movements, or it might just move somewhere and not do anything. Would it be safer to have it removed then? Like the piece of meat? I get the feeling, it might move somewhere and pinch a nerve and that might cause pain. Your lawyer has advised you not to answer that question. So that would mean that you can neither confirm nor deny that you would be interested in the grinding. Okay then, note taken. It would mean surgery, so who knows? So does that mean surgery is not yet on the table? Kind of like there. Reserving it for a more serious matter if it happens. Only if you pay for it or it causes enough problems and then it's free.
I am a meat popsicle,
I
a bag of
see.
no longer potable water,
Okay.
a biochemical furnace with stringent input requirements. I am a featherless biped. I am man.
Hello, man. I'm not too sure about the stringent input requirements, though. I have seen people eat a lot of strange stuff. And I've seen people put stuff into a lot of strange stuff. You eat anything. Yeah. So not picky with that, I see. How you doing? Let me winks. Okay. That's pretty close. Yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today? Can I drop it down for a discount? What drop what down? Don't exactly have anything to drop, I think. Everything is all well suspended up here. I know what you're tall about. Let me see something I can drop down. Spiders, perhaps? Yes, we are in a spaceship, or rather a space room. It's cold and dark and lonely up here. Welcome. How do I do that? What? What do you mean? Like a spaceship, it's just a background. What do you mean the moving portions? Or do you mean the moving portions? Yeah, it's a moving background over another overlay. So you have a static room with a moving background. Resident Evil 9 Insanity Mode? I have no idea, haven't played it before. Maybe you can explain what it's about. Although it's Resident Evil, I should be expecting to see a zombie pop up around me pretty soon. Maybe try to grab me and take a bite out of me, perhaps? It's about Raccoon City and T-Virus, and Leon has the flex on them. Well, Leon always has the flex on them for some reason. They can't make too many new characters. So it's always usually down to Leon or maybe Chris. Wait, Chris, is the other one right that I get the name right? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, usually comes down to one of the two of them most of the time. And it's also a whole bunch of other characters you play, but you know, they aren't really all that recurring. Yeah, I did say that Leon usually does end up having to flex on them most of the time. Apparently in the latest game, he's kind of hot. I've only seen short segments though, so I can't confirm it for sure. Hey, thank you for following. Does he have the bread or does he? Is he more of a sleeper pill? I don't know. I think when it first started out he was kind of like not so well known. But I think as the games went by, he kind of matured out of it. Metroid like a fine wine. Gosh, what's with the subtitles today? Am I calling Leon uncle? No, not at all. I can't say for myself because I haven't really seen Leon in the latest game. But I do know a couple of people who call Leon Daddy. And that makes me curious. There's a red bug flying around. Wait, do you mean in the game? Is that the cause of the zombies? On stream. Red bug? What do you mean? Oh, the drone. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting that everyone thinks it looks like a ladybug. Yeah, but that is the drone. It kind of voices the TTS voice for redeems, I think. Nice Adidas fit. Thank you. Why is it breaking your immersion though? This is space, so I suppose you'd be expecting like high-tech stuff. Can you put it in a cage for 5 minutes? Well, not really, because I don't own a cage.
You think? You are the silly goose that set it up in the first place.
But we can push it around, you know?
What are we to do with you? Other than love you. That is a constant.
Well, you got 'em, loving pushes. What do we call? What should we call that? You can collect your compliment streamer payment gift card after the stream. Yes, please head to customer service. Sim3 is operating the booth. For this limited time, she will also be mooing for every customer. I regret that the moment I said it. You can take me away from all of this. Do you mean like space and the room and everything? I quite like it here though, so it's gotta be a much more, interesting place. There you go with the violence again. Sim3. Seems like the drone is not feeling well. Suddenly started beeping. Maybe a little push will make it feel better.
Please turn me off, I need rest.
No, You will never rest. You are, atomically powered. You don't need rest. Did you see that he just flew a little bit further away out of range?
Elecum 1 bounce,
And I
Elecum
thought
1
he would
bounce,
have liked the
Elecum 1
loving
spin, Elecum
pushes.
1 bounce, Elecum 1 spin, Elecum 1 spin, Elecum 1 spin, Elecum 1 spin, Elecum 1 dead.
Yes, everyone. And that concludes my, exercise for today. Consisting of squats and backflips. Oh, is that a pickle? That's kind of cute. You know, I kind of remember like long ago there used to miss the like, this similar thing. Instead of a pickle, it was a banana. Doing the same dance. What's my Subway sandwich order? Wait. What are the options available? I'm kind of aware that different places have different menu items. Maybe ham and some, Italian bread and some. And some lettuce and what he call it, chipotle sauce. Is that even? Is that even being served? I'm not sure. Well, why don't you just order it from me? I'll probably eat anything. But do go easy on the sauces though. Tuna extra mayo? Well, that's okay, I think. It's going to be drenched. That's okay. More flavor throughout, I think. Is it gonna be drenched tuna or is it gonna be drenched of mayo? Have I ever had a soup sandwich?
Can I get a tilde 9 grain wheat with a tilde lettuce,
Not by
spinach,
choice,
onion,
I
and a
think.
tilde roast beef?
What about the condiments, Typhoon? Are you not getting condiments? Wouldn't it be very dry without condiments, though? Ranch and sweet onion. That sounds pretty good. Ranch kind of feels like a different mayo. You want none of their weak sauce. Okay, ghost pepper. Tabasco it is then. Fully expecting my speech recognition to screw up the word condiments at some point. Do you expect me to say Gundam? Because that word has the highest probability, condiment seems kind of safe. What shall we do with this? This the subtitles. There is only one thing you do to the subtitles. When they misbehave. Yeah, imagine, there was this one game not too long ago called Gundam Breaker. And I believe at that time the subtitles did actually get it wrong. Can you imagine the repercussions? There is also Mac Break. Yes, there is Typhoon, but getting that the pronunciation of that wrong isn't as severe as Gundam. I did play it for a while. It was fun, I suppose. Lots and lots of physics, of course. What if the human body was like a mech and a worm would climb in it and control steampunk levers? So like a parasite? What if the human body was like a mech and the brain was actually like a spherical parasite that sat inside and controls it? It's consensual. So I'm mutualistic cooperation then. Kind of what your brain does, right? You still hold that the panther should be renamed the jaguar. Why? I mean, I did say I played it, but I didn't play it long enough to understand the nuances. You can call it the warthog. What are the implications of calling it the warthog? Because it eats dirt a lot, baby. Maybe. Maybe. Well, I didn't make the joke. You're the one who called it the warthog. I just kind of inferred from what's going from what it does. Panther is a name for a few different big cats, while the jaguar is he who kills in one leap. I see. I see. Can you hire me for your birthday party? You mean like what to do? Clown stuff? We're an a rainbow wig, an A, and a honking nose. For stand-up comedy. I don't think I'm that great at stand-up comedy though. Additionally, my legs are kind of weak and they get tired really fast, so I gotta sit down for a lot. Tell you a knock-knock joke. You will outfit me with an exoskeleton. Is that gonna help me stand? I thought only like elderly males needed to do that. Will it? I don't know. You tell me. Do I need to stand up for it to be stand-up comedy, though? I suppose I do, since it's in the name. There ought to be a new category of comedy called sit-down comedy. Standing up is in the mind. I will, however, need to do crowd work. So I gotta stand outside and collect their tickets and stuff. Maybe direct them to their seats? Ask them if they would like to buy a drink and some popcorn. Which they can then proceed to throw at me if I do a bad job at the comedy. Can totally see that happening. When I make the audience interact with the show, like making fun of how they look or sound. Oh wait, I do that already. I make fun of the chat with how they type. Okay, wait. Not all the time though, but you know, when opportunity arises. I don't get I could. I don't do that too often though. Probably because everyone types, immaculately. I just passed the Turing test. Very good. Now I can proceed to world domination at no one's. Without anyone finding out. That it was I and AI all this time. Do I get a trophy? Can I spare you to be a little pet? Well, that really depends. How well can you bark? Oh gosh, the ads just started. Nothing suspicious going on here. Sim 3. You know, it was so well timed. Kind of like ZD saving my dignity and stuff. Are you back from ads though? Hey, I have lots of dignity. He just can't see it. Okay, gamer. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for dropping by. Okay, ads are over. The land, wherever we. You can bark, but it's faint and non-threatening. Well, it ought to be faint and non-threatening. You know you don't want to upset your AI overlords. Thank you so much for following OBDS. Oh wow, that was really accurate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week. If you're good, can I please provide a human-sized cat bed? I mean, I don't mind. But you know, you do have to get over this little identity crisis of yours first. You can't be barking and have a cat bit sleep in, you know? So it's either you bark or you meow. Or if you want, you can move. I don't judge. Need a human-sized cage? Okay, Sim 3, have a good lurk. I mean, a cage is okay. Do you need anything extra in it? Maybe a perch? And a dish for food. I'm actually pretty flexible on that. A water bowl? Okay, that's not too much to ask. Was kind of gonna plan on giving you a large like automatic water dripper thing. But I suppose a water bowl will be just as good. How would I discipline you? Oh, that's a very interesting question. Let me think about it. Oh, here's an idea. I'll just, push your cage in front of the television. And turn on the theme song for Barney. And put it on loop for hours, and you just sit there and listen to it over and over and over and over and over. How's that for discipline? Is that against the Geneva Convention? Why, I'm not even using a minefield. Also, it's perfectly accessible to regular humans. Of course not, I wouldn't lay mines. I mean, they would explode when I did lay them. So we're not touching mines. Barney theme songs don't explode, however. Why would you need a leash? You're in a cage. I mean, you know, if you want to. And if you're into that kind of thing. When you're out of it. Well, I mean, first of all, you gotta have to prove that you've been a very good boy. Only then will you get let out. And it's gonna be a short leash. Because if it's too long, you just run around in circles and accidentally strangle yourself. How can you prove that you're a good boy? Well, by behaving, of course. And probably a few other things that you will probably need to find out for yourself. Good boy. I would pet you, but I can't move my hands, so just imagine. I really need to get hand tracking for these kind of things. Wait, is that a dog? It's kind of small, can't really see it from here. Hello, Float. Hope you're doing well. Float, you see this outfit all the time. I hope you're having a good day at work, though. You can actually feel me patting you. That's quite some imagination. Well done. Work is good, sorry. Yep, it's got a break. Don't worry about it. Did I make my outfit out of the Akira motorcycle? Hold on, I have never seen this Akira motorcycle. Oh wow, okay that's incredibly red. Yeah, it's almost the same shade of red. But if it were made of motorcycle parts, everything would be really stiff. And as you can see, it is not entirely stiff. So it's, I guess it's a cloth material. As much of a cloth material as possible, I suppose. Can I make a motorcycle noise? What kind of noise do motorcycles make? Choo-choo.
We do like the jiggle, laughing face.
I mean, yeah, of course you do. Motorcycle noise. Wait. Broom. Broom.
Motorcycles go
Yeah,
BR BR
that's
BR
probably
BR
pretty
BR BR
accurate.
BR BR.
Be right back, right back, right back, right back, right back, right back. There we go. I'm a full-fledged motorcycle now. Now all I need is for someone to write me. Congratulations. Thank you. Where's my trophy? What do you mean, what? You don't drive motorcycles, right? Is that the right term for it, to drive a motorcycle? Am I wrong? Do you not ride motorcycles? You drive them. English is hard. Well, do whatever to the motorcycle then. People call it rolling. You roll the motorcycle. I see, okay then. Kind of expected that. You know, using the word rolling would mean the entire motorcycle kind of rolls along, not just the wheels. Kind of like, what do you call it, a Swiss roll? Keep on rolling. I know what time it is. What time is it? Do I need to be doing something at this time? Breathe in now and breathe out. Hands up and hands down. Yeah, I might have a little bit of a problem with that. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Hold on, I think I can pull this off. There we go, close enough to a roll. Feel a little bit dizzy now from all the spinning. Oh, what's that moving thing? I can't really tell. It's kind of small. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. It's Timothy Chalamet dancing. Okay. It's hard to see, it's a little dim, but yeah, I'll believe you. So kind of like. Well, we did go on quite a long tangent. There's someone in your house, like, you mean like. Involuntarily. Did they come in unknowns? Did they come in unannounced? That's actually kind of scary. Yeah, lock yourselves in and don't open the door for anyone. I mean, if they're uninvited. Stay safe out there. Or more accurately, in there since you're in your house. Or, you know, if someone's in your house and you're outside looking in, that's different. So many technicalities of this. But it would be really scary if there was someone you didn't know in your house who came in like uninvited. Her. Absolutely.
Don't worry, it's just me trying to contact you about the extended
Okay,
manufacturer
so
warranty.
anyway,
It is 5-year and automatic, but getting the message out is a pain because of the scams.
but if it's automatic, why would you still need to contact me about it? Car Digest it. Just let it run its course. I mean, you could just send a form letter or something. And consider me, I'm informed. Legal requirements kinda sucks. Getting the message out is a pain because of the scams. But if it's some kind of a notification, then there isn't much possibility to scam. But otherwise, so anyway, today we're going to be continuing on with our playthrough of Neo. And you get to see me grinding, kind of. Or as much as possible. Yes, Neo 3, it's a take place there. There are lots of greenery in the game as well. Just give me a moment, the subcategories. There we go. I think it should have changed. The category, of course. Okay, now I gotta start the game. I do apologize if it's a little bit too loud. Because I did adjust the volume to play on my own. Because I use speakers most of the time, it's a different volume from when I use headphones for streaming. So here we go. Oh gosh, it's loud. There we go. How's the new outfit progressing? It's been going pretty well, I think slowly, but it's kind of like taking shape. I've got all of the main portions like modeled out already, so it kind of likes waiting on for the texturing. I am also kinda wondering if I should be adding extra stuff, like details to make it more interesting. At least it'll feel like a big achievement and learning experience. Well, you're not wrong. I mean, with every outfit I try to put in something new so that I can learn it. So that I can try it out and then learn how it's done. Well, Float, you'll be glad to know that this outfit has exposed shoulders. Unfortunately, I can't do very much about the wolf girl things. Not gonna comment on that, that's okay. You will comment on wolf girls. Maybe one day when I'm feeling adventurous I just may make a wolf girl outfit. With bare shoulders, yeah. But if it is a wolf girl outfit, would the outfit just be the fur? How do I need to be wearing something over the fur? Or is this the bare shoulders mean fur covering the shoulders? Or do the shoulders need to be clean shaven? It's about the ears and aggression. No fur. Okay, I see. That's a very specific requirement to have there. Aggression and no fur. Although, you know, what if it's a kind of like, friendly wolf? So an athletic fit then? I'm gonna need to draw adzaps over my skin. If that's the case, because I don't exactly have the most athletic looking tummy. Yes, Trey, this is a Souls-like. This is Nioh 3. The third game in the Nioh series. Some volume is important, but not required. What kind of volume though? Trey, it feels like Ninja Gaiden because it's made by the same team as Ninja Gaiden. This was made by Team Ninja. So the similarities are there. You disagree on the tummy part. Nothing wrong with a little more. So does that mean you like a little bit of Pudge Faint Soul? Light muscle volume or strong supportive legs? Why not both, you know? You've never played any 3D Souls games like this? Wait, aren't Souls games themselves by definition from like Dark Souls, which is a 3D game? So you've played like 2D ones like Hollow Knight then?
Explains why all of the women look like they are strutting for the Miss Universe pageant, but have to cosplay only half an hour later. Or are VTubers.
What's the context, Typhoon? You don't like 3D Souls-like? That's totally okay, I think. Everyone has their own preferences. Wow, how did all the Kodama suddenly just appear like this? That word they would hear. They won't hear just a moment ago. You've never tried them because you don't know where to go. That's actually a very fair reason, Trey. For me, I kind of like them precisely because I don't really have anywhere that I need to go. Or rather, I really like the exploration of the whole thing. Although for this particular series, it's actually really linear. Like there's most of time only one way to go and you just have to worry about fighting the enemies. Other games are. Other Souls games are a little different though. Hello Violet, I'm doing pretty okay. What about you? You accept all types. That's great to know, a pain soul. Which one should you play since you're new to it? Do you mean for meal? For Neo. I mean, if you want, you should probably play the first game first since that's probably the most linear. The game I'm playing right now, which is number 3, is a little bit more open world. Any 3D Souls-like game? Okay, well, yeah. You want the series? This is the series you should probably start with if you're worried about not knowing where to go. Because from my knowledge, other Souls-like games are a little bit more ambiguous on where they want you to go. So right now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go quickly look for all the Kodamas that are scattered around. Not entirely sure why they all decided to appear like that. But yeah. So I'm gonna have to go around with this one. Hopefully the other door's open. Dark Souls is kind of, very, ambiguous in where you need to go. Like it doesn't even give you any, story. Like narrative story to let you figure out what's going on. Yeah, the Dark Souls and Elden Ring series, were those games made by From Software? Those are the most ambiguous in terms of where you need to and in terms of telling you where you need to go. Giant grass fuel is actually kind of small. Really though. Dark Souls was definitely a much smaller, but you know, it doesn't tell you where to go. That's kind of the problem. I gotta find a way into that place, but I don't know where it is.
おっと、生きてるやつがいたか。失礼するぜ。
Oh, what the heck? Alt New Shrine. Try honestly if you want like a story to understand and a somewhat easy way to complete the mission. You should probably just start with me. 01 in my opinion. Meal 1. And if you like that, you can move on to the second game. Okay, Abandoned Temple. New side quest. Here we go. This ought to be fun. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, how do I get in here? Do I need to up? Do I need to? Am I only able to get in here from a side quest? Oh, another good thing about the Neo 1 and 2 games are that they go on really deep discounts most of the time. Although I think the same can be said of Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3. Because they're all really old games by now. Yeah, pick it up when it's on sale or something. If you don't like it, then you wouldn't have wasted a lot of money. Oh, the Dark Souls games are expensive. Well, that's a pity. I hear a resurrectionist. There you are. Schnitzel probably have an easier time not at its dead. There's more than one I should have figured. Oh wow, I thought I almost got stuck there. What the heck? Why is it not dying? There we go. Oh, it was one of those enhanced ones. Wow. Okay, that's expensive. I do know Neo one kind of went for like under $10. Probably because it doesn't have that much of a cult following. Still, I quite prefer this game. Yeah, that's what everyone says too. Wasn't great. Hello, Croissant. I'm doing pretty okay. What about you? Have you had a good day and a good week? You know, I collect all these items knowing that I'll probably never use them in my entire playthrough. Yeah, but that's the brace price. When it goes on discount, it ends up being a lot cheaper. Like you know all these ninja skill points I don't use either, collecting them without a use. He went in and disabled the button to switch to ninja form. But how will you deal with the red color attacks then if you do that? Staying at a hotel? Are you on a holiday croissant? Hope you're having fun. They are two separate skills, right? For real. Why? Why do I wait? How? What? I can count them without switching the trigger. Please teach me. Although I've kind of already incorporated a workflow that involves me switching to ninja when I counter. Special events since your mother's friend has a birthday. I see. I see. Well, either way, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I know how to use the A button to switch. Try the B button. What's the B button? My A button is a jump and the B button is the dodge. I'm using the right trigger to switch. I think we may be both using very different controller layouts. Going to post a pic in the Discord, okay? I only gripe with this game is that it uses up a lot of resources even though it kind of looks like the previous game. Okay, I have a box to look for. A box and a kodama. No preference on which one I find first. As long as I find a way to climb up, you know? You put in gaming options. You can change the control scheme. That does sound really helpful. I hear another like guitar player. Can't see him at this instant though. But luckily there aren't any graves around here. I wonder how he's gonna get up. Oh wow. Did the mess? Did the message come up? Because I did get a scammer on the chat. Not true if it showed in the actual chat though. Other on-screen one or your chat both. I need longer range of that. Yeah, I want in chat that one made it through. It's okay though. So I kind of have a hypothesis about the guitar players. Since they kind of rely on existing dead people to resurrect. What if people who go to that area don't actually die? Does that make them useless? One day I might need more mods. That's right, when I get much bigger. If I get much bigger. That's kind of a big if, though. I don't need to be bigger or do not want me to be bigger. Is this jealousy I'm sensing? Oh, there he is. There we go. His head was kind of protected by the railing. I will in both forms. How can you be so sure? That was low-hanging fruit. I mean, it's only expected. Sounds like I'm getting a lot of good stuff. But I'm not using any of it. fruit upgraded to a strawberry shortcake. I don't know what that means. Wait, you are? Thank you so much, Faint Soul. Like, truly. I'm gonna do my part as well, okay? So make sure you make me, you. You bait me into the more clippable moments. I'm just gonna run over to activate the shrine that's over here. And then we will run back. Okay, let's continue. Oh hey, secret area. You know, I still remember that part in the second game where they had the red kappas. And unlike the green ones, they would actually like fight you instead of running away. And they would throw things that cause lots of damage. Kind of crazy remembering it all. I hope I don't run into them at all in this game. Those were kind of crazy. Oh wow, okay. If I am activating this year, that means there must be some boss inside. It's probably time for me to prepare to get killed. Let's just save for the moment. Wow, those arrows are painful. I expected to die, but not that quickly. Oh, they're burning. They're giving me damage is standing close to them. Here we go. Those werewolves still kind of make me a little nervous. I have a key. Awesome. You know, I'm not fairly sure what these random fires floating around are supposed to give me. I've been observing my stats, and nothing seems to be increasing.
武田に感づかれたか。早く棟梁に知らせねば。
Okay, the Kodama's not here. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's going to be another taboo word. Oh, what the heck? I don't like these guys. Now I can get into that village. That was kind of roundabout, you know, if you're asking me. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for following Shadow Knight Wolf Mario. I don't know, you know, subtitles are weird. That's probably the post I'll be able to say. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your encouragement. It has been going pretty okay so far. May you have good battles as well. Okay, it's on the second floor. How do I get to the second floor? You know what? I totally remember this tree. This is a reused asset from the first game. In fact, this entire pagoda might be a reset. Reused asset. Okay, time to get over to the village that we weren't able to get into. That level from 20. It could have been reused in 2 as well, I think. But I do remember it from 1 at that. You know that level where you had to fight the lightning beast thing. They do reuse assets. I suppose that cuts down production time. Then needing to create his same thing over again. So we should be able to open this gate now. There we go. Oh wow, okay, is he friend?
まあいい。話は後だ。こいつらを片付けるぞ。
Hello, who are you? The new way was easier in 2 than it was in 1.
武田勢の不況を買っちまったようだ。一つ提案だ。武田のあやかしならあんたにとっても敵だろう。ここは京都と行かないか。どこかにこいつらの親玉がいるはずだ。
Okay, I have a new helper monkey.
大方、俺のことを武田の忍びとでも思ってたんだろう。あやかしの痕跡を調べてただけで徳川兵が手を出しちゃいない。にしても、俺の元にたどり着くとはあんた相当できるな。
Wow, fighting on cliffs. How on earth did I miss that? What the heck? I feel kind of dirty now if I'm missing that.
よし、行くぞ。
That's not something I should have died to be honest. Just clean myself off in the hot spring. You just want to hear me make suspicious noises, don't you? I'm very sure you can hear me, faint soul. I'm kind of glad that all these yokai can't actually block. Make things a lot easier for me. Well, they can't block except for this guy, which is why I don't like him. Now this must be some kind of shortcut. Which it is. Heading over to the main area now. You know, even though they did reuse assets, they did make a lot of new ones on there for the third game on their own. Okay, before we continue, I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Shall we continue? Here we go. This looks like a boss arena. Good job. Help the monkey. Oh, that
Once
wasn't
again,
so
we
hard.
find our shortest warrior fighting through the wild. She continues her search for every hot spring she can find. The sounds that follow make all the sim trees blush. The Yoki do not stand a chance against this strawberry shortcake.
I feel like I'm in an anime. Something like I signed on with the military only to look for all the hot springs.
Shortcake hoo ha ha.
終わったか。さて、あんたにはもう隠し事はなしといこう。俺は風魔小太郎、相模の北条に雇われた忍びだ。徳川と武田、双方の様子を探るべく、この廃村に身を潜めてた。武田の面妖な軍勢を見ただろう。北条と武田は盟友ゆえ、手出しは約定をたがえることになるが、部下の敵、撃たねば風魔の名が廃るってもんだ。徳川に組みするつもりは毛頭ないが、借りができたな。礼代わりに手合わせなら歓迎するぞ。風魔の技、見たけりゃ相手になるぜ。
So I have to fight him now. Hello, Lark. How are you doing today? Hope everything is good. I'm gonna go open all the boxes first. Hopefully, I'll be able to find them. Or not. Now we have clear passage through to the village. Friday is going pretty good, Locke. What about yours? Okay, time the girl fight the ninja guy. You're home. That's great. Girl fight the ninja guy. I mean, that is what I'm going to do. Work is its usual self, and as long as you're doing okay, Locke. Wow, why is this helmet so light? Girl fight the ninja guy. This looks pretty nice. Now why don't they have the same for the entire set? Because that would be nice. Okay, I do have a little bit of health regeneration now. Hold left trigger and press right. Thank you, Faint Soul. I was trying to figure out how to open that. For like the longest time.
あんたか手合わせだろう。約束したからな。風魔の技味わってみるか。よし、かかってきな。
Here we go.
遠慮はいらねえよ。小槌全力でいく。
Wow, his damage is crazy. Totally not cheesing that. I think I don't do very well in enclosed areas. It's probably the claustrophobia.
なかなか見る目のある殿様だ。敵には回したくないもんだな。
Alright, then we have this whole area explored. Did they change the controls for the spear? No, not really. It's usual. It's more or less the same. Although I'm actually just pressing one button most of the time. So I don't, as long as they don't change the combos for that one button. I'm pretty okay. The axe was completely changed. I guess now's the time maybe to try a new weapon. Maybe they did change a spear. Sim 3 makes a good point. All I do is poke, and that poke hasn't been changed. So I guess I can't really tell for certain if it has or hasn't been changed. I mean, if poking works, why do anything else, right? Can I still not get into this area? Oh, there's actually one thing I am not sure if they removed. So they had this skill that would extend the range of the spear even more. And usually it's on the skill tree, but this time around I can't. I don't know where I can't find it. Here we go, new area. Faint soul. It's not the size of your tool or its length, but how we use it. But either way, I'm just good at thrusting and nothing else. There we go, we got the chest that I was looking for. The only way you're gonna get counted out is if you have no tool. And everyone has some form of weapon. I can hear a Kappa hiding here somewhere. Wow, how did I manage to knock his head off? There we go. So I'm not entirely sure why this area is locked up or accessible right now. But we're just gonna clear the enemies and see what we find. Look at me. Not even on part 2 of the story. All I've been doing is grinding. Yeah, that seems to be all of them. Okay, now I think we can actually move on. For real. Can't stop working. You can't stop twerking. You're probably getting lots of exercise then. And your glutes must be really solid. Welcome back though. Can you find out who was in your house? Did you? Okay, moving on to a new map now. Enemies are reasonably harder. It was some feral cat. Was dangerous though. Was it dangerous? Did you let it go on and it's on? Or do you have to throw it out? Oh, had to get a net. Okay. Wow, that was pretty close. You lowered it into your neighbor's yard. Likes cats? Oh, okay then. Guess it's okay. Yeah, they I meant business. When I walk into UMM camps like this, it's like, when they ask if it's like for business or for pleasure, it's always business. Yeah, and they always meet the business end of my tool. Although the way I've been fighting, I've kind of been like showing off both ends, so it doesn't really count. All these items that I will probably never use. So we can totally clear this area out first. I stand on business. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I suppose. There we go. Oh, sevens for everyone. Wait, I want to clear out the house first. Or the temple, whichever you call this. Oh, it looks like a hidden area. Never mind, we have found our calling. It's hot springtime, boys and girls. Time to take everything off and make suspicious noises. Don't really know what the devs were thinking with this, but, well, no. Someone from the beach volleyball team probably had some really cool ideas regarding this. Okay, moving on. Oh wow, okay, a crucible already. And here I was thinking it couldn't have been that easy. And I definitely do not want to jump into the lava, even if by accident. Oh gosh, it's a big one. Stupid lava. Well, I guess we're going to keep doing this until I not fall into the lava. I didn't tell you to go in. It was an option. This is not hard, it's just congested. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. Here we go again. How? Darn it. I was doing so well. The hints at the side of the screen. What hints? I mean, if it's gonna burn himself for me, that's totally okay. Pushing me into the lava is a different matter. What the heck? This is kind of congested, you know. Never have I had so much difficulty with this big thing before. Maybe I need stronger armor? Kind of feel like I already did just upgrade my armor though. Well, let's try this again. was fast. Oh no, this is a boss that isn't the boss, but feels like a boss. Well, it died by suicide, but that's fine. I'll take that. I died by suicide too, but you know, I just want to collect all the stuff. Oh gosh, that was painful. What the heck? This is not fair. Why do I have to redo everything? Oh, damn it. You know, I shouldn't have been greedy at all and then killed myself before, like destroying the whole place. Oh, that's true. I wanted the grind level, so here I go. You know it's not gonna happen unless I complete this thing, right? Yeah, we're doing this first. That was so stupid. I should have done this to begin with. All I know better now. Now I can go back and level up myself. Well, more attack always looks good. There we go. Because I have a really big heart, you know? There is lots of room for a big heart. Yeah, that's just what I was about to say. No, you could always be more caring and stuff. What a prestige points for though. Oh wow, okay, this is useful. I want to do this. Definitely, I'm into key recovery speed. You can add or remove them whenever. Okay, that's great. Guess this is going entirely inside this. Okay, I'll fiddle with this later on. But anyway, this is probably a good place to stop for today. Yeah, my brain is a little fried after that, last battle. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna end here for today. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. Do you really want to do old? You really want to wipe the floor with me? Thank you for the hip pats. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here today. Next stream will be on Monday. So, please take care of yourselves. Until then, have a great week, okay? Well, I mean, we could always try it out. I'll totally lose though, but yeah. Anyway, it's time to go. Thank you for being here everyone. I'll see you on Monday. Okay, bye.